Well, we're ready for the cleanup, and I don't have my glasses on, but even without my glasses, I could see something that looked right.
What do you think?
Well, I think we did well. You can see there's quite a bit of quartz in that nugget. It's not pure gold. That's why it was down in a couple of riffles in there, you know.
We're back at it the next day. Here we are, showing up in the morning. On the day two of dredging in the creek. All right, let's try that again. I had to prime the foot valve. There we go. Yeah, we're flowing. Cold water, ho!
People have asked me sometimes, you mean you go out in the mountains without a big pork leg, huge big revolver or shotgun? Not normally. But we did get visited by some critters last night, and during the night I had the sandwich in the cooler in my truck, and good gracious, the local ants came in and inundated it. It depends how hungry I get. I might brush them off. I haven't decided yet. And also in my wetsuit, we had another critter come in and join my wetsuit for a party here. But you know, we'll deal with this, and we don't fortunately have to have big bore pistols to get rid of this guy. So we can see the pool that's being created here is removing material from this area, creating a spot for the dredge to float in, using the tailings from the dredge to build up this wall here to create this floating area, this pool. And then at that point, once the dredge is floating, we're going to be able to start working upstream in a much more efficient fashion. Just getting started here is tip number one for working for gold mining this way, is getting your dredge established in a good floating position, and then having a place to dump your tailings and throw your rocks behind you so you can proceed up the creek. Go ahead. So we've been dredging along the flat bedrock here, and all of a sudden, and you can see where suddenly it looks like a little lip, and there's compacted rocks down. It could be a hole. You'll find smooth bedrock with no gold on it. Sometimes you'll find these holes, and there could be good stuff down there. So we're gonna have to find out. So we'll take off the stuff. Anyone will tell you that's done any dredging that jam-ups are the most unpleasant
part of it, probably. And I was down and dredging, and this caught on the end of the nozzle, and I was trying to pry it out, and whoops, it went down in. It jammed up, and then eventually it got that one out, but there's some other rocks that are jammed. We've used our plunger right here. We ran that down, and we could feel this blockage, so we think at this point we have to stop the motor. We're going to have to take off the jet right here, and this means probably 15 minutes of downtime, but we'll be able to get get it out this way. And sometimes, gold will build up in these things. So I'm going to put this pan underneath where this is going to come apart here. We haven't probably getting a lot of gold, but we'll take precautions just the same. My record personally is 1.5 pennyweights of gold. That's about 3 grams of gold that fell out from where this nozzle attaches in. I've been running some really good ground down in California.
Gotta be getting close.
Well, we got the nozzle out, and so the inside diameter hose is 4 inch, and this is probably 3 3/4 or something like that across here. What we might do, we've been talking about it, is taking some wire about 3/8 of an inch in diameter, thick steel round stock, and putting a ring in here halfway or all the way around and trying it. And of course, that means you got more rocks to throw out, but you don't have the jammings. And we'll experiment.
There we go, let's fire it up. Oh!
Well, we got a spare one up there.
There it is, breakdown after breakdown.
And so it just so happens we have a new housing. We'll just put it on. What are the 12 millimeter bolts?
10. So we got to go back to base camp real quick to get a pole rope. We got a new side cover just to throw on. So we need a 10 millimeter wrench for socket. But I was over here looking down in the sluice box, and I believe we've got some gold showing. A piece right here. Looks like there. Yep. Oh, it is. Pretty sure. There's a little chunk of gold right there. Have to get it out. And then looks like there's another one right there. Boy, they're down in there. I can't really grab them. But maybe we got some tweezers or something. But yeah, right there. That's a little piece of gold. So we're showing gold. We're doing well. I haven't told anybody yet. This little breakdown to deal with. But boy, that Miner's Moss is holding it pretty well. Anyway, so we're finding gold. And usually how it works, oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's not too bad of a piece right there. Maybe I should show it off. It'll put a little bit of pep in everybody's step. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a good one. There it is. There it is, nice piece of gold right there. Cool. Okay. Well, we're making progress. I'm gonna set this right here. We'll come back on it. Yeah, got it set right there. And yeah, there's another one down right down in there. You see it? Cool. Well, we're finding gold. Yeah, there's 2 pickers in the header box.
Good. Well, it shows we've got to get it fixed. Fortunately, we have the spare parts to fix this up.
Let's go.
And you're in the little bassinet. Your mom was sleeping in the truck in South Dakota. I went down the sluice, and I was sluicing and getting some good gold, and all of a sudden, you were going, and I, well, just a minute here. I turned around. I was maybe not the best parent, if you were just 5 or 6 feet away, you'd reach down on the soft little creek there with green grass, but you'd found a yellow piece of limestone. It was a nice bright yellow piece of limestone, smooth off, looked like a nice big 2-ounce nugget, and you were waving it like this, going, which is baby talk for, hey, I think I found the mother lode. And I was just so proud of you, Josh. And that rock is in my rock collection yet, you know. But I was thinking, you know, for 6-7 months old, I think he's doing real good, you know.
Okay, back at base camp. From base camp, we were able to retrieve a new pole starter housing, and we got our socket set. So let's get back and get this thing fixed. And this is just like real life gold mining. Just start finding some gold, and sure enough, you have a breakdown.
And you know, it's the big struggle. Even if you have brand new equipment, you're still going to have breakdowns. Things are going to fail, and it's a matter of how quickly you can respond to these problems and not get too discouraged and want to quit. There have been times at which things kept breaking down. I finally quit, got home, and realized that I hadn't fully panned out all the concentrates, and at the bottom of the concentrates was 3.5 pennyweights of gold. I should have stayed longer. But it just, so many things happen at the same time. It's the end of the day. I'm cold and wet. The wetsuit's full of holes. It's starting to rain. I just got to go home now. And I didn't finish cleaning out the concentrates. Later on, I found there was 3.5 pennyweights in that last cleanup. This is from Washington State. Should have stayed, you know, but it's a matter of dealing with these difficulties, and a little bit of mechanical know-how is really helpful.
Well, we're back on the trail. Yeah, we got the parts. Okay, so we're going to throw this on. We're finding gold. We know we're finding gold now. Alright, the sunlight's on here now. Yeah, right here. Finding gold. Good sign. So now we're gonna pull off the rope housing, starter rope housing, and put on a new one. That was convenient. 10mm was already on the socket wrench. Alright, the trick is to not drop the bolts in the water. And I just noted that this bolt from the bottom of the housing is short. And this bolt from the top of the housing is longer. Probably because of this aluminum handle thingamajig that's on there. Let's see here. Looks like it's about the same. And it is. Yeah, both holes line up. Should work like a dandy. Oh, I don't know, the stickers aren't going to line up though. Rotate this till this way we want the handle pointed that way. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be gold mining in 2 minutes. Back to it. Got a nice little break anyway. Gotta warm up a little bit, eat a little. Back on it. So yeah, it's crucial if you're out here. Tip number next in line When you're out here doing this stuff, you gotta have spare parts, you gotta have tools, you gotta be able to.
Did we just clean up at the end of the day?
Yeah. Yep, you gotta be able to conceive what your potential problems may be so you can quickly overcome them, because you only got so much daylight, you only got so much season. There it is right there. And we have gold, we are showing gold. So there's no sense to do anything other at this moment other than just start hogging material. There we go, we got our gold in the box. We can go for a start. There she is now, you can see it. Shining. Yeah. Back on it. Okay, so we got repositioned and we can look, see right here.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Piece of
Yeah.
gold right there.
Oh, that's a little better.
Can't
I
quite
think
get
the
it.
one I saw was bigger than that, but you know,
Good. Okay. Well,
the
if we're,
imagination and the adrenaline was going fast.
if we're seeing gold in the hole at the nozzle, and we come up with a little gold here,
You saw some too.
I didn't. Well, you said you did.
Yeah, well, I thought he did. Yeah, I'm hoping anyway.
And that's like about the fourth or fifth
Good.
pick
Good.
I've seen.
All right.
So we're making gold. So we've got ourselves repositioned. Now we've created this hole and we're floating the dredge. It's full on floating now. We got a place to dump the tailings here, and we're going to work out the middle of the gut. And also we're seeing here in the middle of the gut, and we're seeing all these nice heavy rocks.
Yeah.
See these, the hematites and magnetites, and those are showing up more and more. So that means we're in the gut of the creek where the heavies are flowing and sitting and settling out. So here we go. Let's keep going. Well, we're ready for the cleanup,
and I don't have my glasses on, but even without my glasses, I could see something that looked right. And that's a nice nugget. That's got to be a gram and a half, maybe. Woo! That's nice. Hey, that hard pack was worth it. And you know, yesterday we just missed that hard pack by about a foot.
Yeah.
And we found it today, and that's probably where that baby came from. Oh, wow,
Nice.
that's nice. That's nice. What? Here, Sarah. Hold them to our hills.
All right. Yeah, we can see where we got some gold here. The corners here. There's a little piece. There in the corner. Not too shabby. And there's a piece. Not too shabby. Cool. All right. Well, let's clean up. What do you think?
Well, I think we did well. There's certainly an opportunity for more digging here. You can see there's quite a bit of quartz in that nugget. It's not pure gold. That's why it was down in a couple of riffles in there, you know. But and we haven't even panned out the -20 mesh yet, which there'll probably be a lot more smaller gold there.
Pretty good there.
And this is probably platinum right in there. That little silvery piece right there. Always get some platinum.
Very nice.
Yeah, right.
Well, that was a fantastic dredge run. That was one of the best dredging days in a long time.
Oh, yeah. It's 2018 when we worked on this creek upstream, you know. Well, we'll do it again in a couple days.
Sounds good.
Good.